Hi there, I'm Anko Cat. I'm the founder of the Guild, and I am excited that you're joining me here today at this short webinar about goal setting. Goal setting for the year ahead. It is a big deal to set goals because how can we measure if we're successful or not if we're not measuring, if you're not setting goals and if you're not measuring those goals, right? And as entrepreneurs, it is sometimes really, really hard to set those goals for yourself because you don't have a boss. You don't have to go in a meeting and present all your goals. Maybe you have a board and then you have to do it too. But we're going to talk about your company goals and your personal goals as well. So take a moment and download the worksheet in this webinar and then either print it out. That's probably the best way. So you should have a sheet that looks like this. And the first thing that we're doing is we're self-evaluating. And we are looking into two areas. One area is the area how our company is doing and where we want to self-evaluate and put our focus today. The other area is our personal life and how we're doing in the areas of financial health, so salary and income and all that, but also joy and health. So first exercise we have here for you is in the upper area of this worksheet. I want you to think about 3 areas that you want to evaluate your startup in. So that might be product, team, funding, perhaps marketing, sales, your impact, or maybe other areas like customer service or whatever is important for you right now in your business. I want you to select 3 areas that we're going to self-evaluate us in. So write those down on the little lines. So for me, I'm going to put down product, marketing, and number 3 is the impact of my startup. All right, so what your worksheet looks like is something like this. So what we're doing now is out of our guts, we're going to give ourselves a score from 1 to 10, with 10 being amazing, and self-evaluate in all these 6 areas, 3 in our startup and 3 in our life. So I'll give you a few minutes. You can pause this video right now and fill this out, and then we're going to take a look how this may look like. So on the product side, you might give yourself a solid 7. On the marketing side, you might give yourself a 2. On impact, you may give yourself a really high number. Maybe you're all the way there. So this is how your wheel might look right now. And then you do the same for your income, your joy, and your health. Don't overthink it. Just give yourself a score. And then we are going to write short words in each one of those areas why we gave ourselves the score. So if we gave ourselves a very low score or a very high score, what we're going to write down is what is missing in that area and what do you neglect in that area when it's very low, and what is working in the area when it's really high. So I give you a few minutes to write down those words and say, why did you give yourself a very low score on, for instance, marketing, and what's working really well in the area of impact and health, joy, and income. So you can pause this video right now, and then we are going to go to our next exercise. Now that you wrote down what is working well and what you're neglecting, circle 2 areas, 1 in personal life and 1 in professional life. And those are the 2 areas we're going to focus on today in our goal setting. So for me, this would be marketing, since I scored myself very low there. I already wrote down the different things why marketing is not doing well, what I'm neglecting there. And then perhaps on the health side, I also gave myself perhaps only a 3 score. So same here, you circle those 2 areas. So your worksheet looks a little bit like this. And then you write down what those 2 areas are on the other piece of your paper right here. And what I want you to do is think about what a 10 would look like. So what if marketing was a 10 and health was a 10 for you, right? And for you, this might be product, or this might be customer service, or sales, or funding, or joy, or income. So write down what a 10 would look like in those 2 areas. And again, just write down what comes to mind. In the marketing side of things, this could be, or 10 would be that I'm just getting leads over and over. My customer acquisition cost is super clear to me. I'm reaching 100,000 people a month. I'm getting a ton of leads. My conversion rate has tripled, and the marketing efforts are really leading to conversions and sales on my platform. It's so much that I can't even fulfill all the demand that is out there. So that could be a 10 on the marketing side. And then on the health side, it would be that you feel really fit, and every morning you get up in the morning and you feel like you just want to tackle this day, and you're happy. Your body is the way you want it to be. You feel strong. You feel like whatever life throws at you, you can cope with. So that would be a 10 on the health side. There's no health issues, nothing. You're just super fit and happy and a healthy person. So I give you a few minutes again. Feel free to pause this video and write down what your 10 looks like. So what we're getting to next is to identify steps to get to the 10, because that's our goal. We want to be at that 10, or at least an 8 at the end of the year for 2020. And so what we're doing is we're writing down our 2 focus areas down here. And then we're going to write down for our first week what we need to do. What is one thing we can do right now in the next week without a lot of effort to start going in that direction that we just visualized, our 10. All right, so for me, this would be health and marketing. And the 1 week goal could be that you're making a commitment that twice a week you're walking up to a little park next door and going for a walk, for instance. On the marketing side of things, it could be that you want to set up Hootsuite, or a tool that you need to do the marketing, or maybe you need more education around marketing. So your first step will be that you commit to doing a Google search around marketing tools, etc. So I give you a few minutes again to write down your 1 week goal, your 3 months goal, and your 1 year goal. The 1 year goal doesn't have to be what you wrote down in your 10. It's fine if you're okay with an 8 in that area, right? Or maybe you're at a 1 right now and you just want to get to a 5. That's very, very worthwhile. It's a big goal to achieve. Any jump on the scale, more than 3 steps, is a huge improvement. So if you move anywhere here up 3 steps, that's huge. So write down what these goals look like, and then share those goals with us. We would love to hear from you, and if you want to create an accountability group and for us to check in with you and the other people in this webinar today, then feel free to join us at letsguild.com. Click join us on our platform, and then we will add you to the accountability group just for this exercise, so that you have somebody who will hold you accountable for your goals. Because maybe you don't have a board, maybe you don't have a boss, maybe you're just your own advocate. And that's what the Guild is all about. We create a community that holds each other accountable, and we really support you in achieving your career goals, your business goals, your startup goals, your life goals through the power of community. So I would love to see you in the accountability group. Please join in at letsguild.com, click on join, and then select a membership, and then we are going to see you in the accountability group. You will be able to find that group. It's going to be titled Accountability Group 2020 Goals. So join us in that group and feel free to post your goals, your 1 week goal, your 3 months goal, your 1 year goal in that group. And we are going to hold you accountable. We're going to check in, and we would love to celebrate your successes on your journey to achieving your goals in 2020. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this short webinar. I hope it's helpful to think about the goals and what you want to focus on. Of course, there can also be more goals, right, for your startup and your journey. But starting somewhere is always the first step on a long journey. And we all know the entrepreneurial journey is a long one. So we're in it for the long haul. And, if you want to go alone, go. If you want to go fast, go alone. And if you want to go far, go together. So with that, please join us in the accountability group. And please let us know if you have any questions or comments about the Guild. Thank you.